All right, you ready, babe?
I'm ready, babe.
You ready, babe?
I'm ready,
You
babe. I'm ready, babe.
All right. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the third installment of Shop Talk with Kaylee and John. I'm John.
This is Kaylee.
You're probably wondering why my voice sounds a little weird. I promise I don't got COVID.
No, we actually went to a concert this past weekend.
Future.
One big party.
One big party. What'd you think about the Future concert, babe?
I enjoyed it. The main artist was really the only thing that I wanted to go for.
Yeah, I'm never showing up. Not that I do show up to places early because, you know, CPT and all that, but, like, I'm never showing up to a concert early again. We got there late still for us. It was, like, 8 o'clock, and there's, like, 5 other people that performed before him.
Yeah, Future didn't come out until, like, 10:30, and the show was over by 12.
I don't know. They did, like, a little intermission show of, like, the DJ and, like, dancers.
That's true. So he probably only performed, like, what, an hour? If that?
Probably, I don't know. All the people before him were kind of straight, but they did bring out the guest appearance of like Dirk and T.I., so I really messed with that.
The baby was there too.
Right. On to our third episode, Shop Talk. Anything crazy happened in the shop?
Not this week. It was pretty slow in the shop this week.
For you?
For me, unfortunately.
I feel like it's like, well, for me, as always, guys in barbershops, they talk about whatever, but I started taking notes of the good conversations I had or the the awkward, and I really want to know why, guys, why when y'all come into the barbershop, y'all just want to flex on all the barbers in there.
What do you mean by that?
Every dude come in and think that Hugh Hefner or Elon Musk, or like they like.
What do they talk about? Or like what do they bring up in conversation?
See, like if I talk about very specific situations.
Do we want to know?
Somebody's gonna know I'm talking about them.
Elaborate on the not so specific topics. That's like general for everybody. That makes them feel like they're Elon Musk or Hugh Hefner.
We got a dude that come in, not my client, someone else's client, that always wants to tell us how much money he got, or subtly flex. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He'd be like, yeah, I'm going on an African retreat to go hunt giraffes. Yeah, and I was like, damn, motherfucker, I'm going hunt giraffes.
Who got money to do that?
Yeah.
Like just laying around.
I thought they were endangered species. I stopped my cut and started Googling our giraffes.
What?
Yeah, but like, no, apparently they're overpopulated because.
Like deer?
I don't know if deer are. Yeah, they look kind of alike, but apparently when giraffes get into a certain age range, they can't reproduce. So where you go hunting at, there's a whole bunch of old ass giraffes. So you got to kill them off, or else they just eat all the young giraffes' food.
Isn't that like poaching though?
Poaching? I don't understand what poaching means. It's like a fucking egg.
But I think poaching is like when you kill endangered species.
Hold my mic. I'm gonna Google what poaching.
Okay.
And to all of y'all that call me out, specifically my brother too, on why I'm holding a lavalier mic, yo. Cause man, it make me feel more professional. It gives me more ideas, more creative flows. You know what I mean? Like how many times have y'all seen a stand-up comedian and they got the mic, they got a wireless mic? Never. It's not funny. They use it as a prop. You know, nunchucks. Usually half the time stand-up comedians use it as penises. I don't know why the microphone's always a penis. You know who uses these mics and actually clip them? No. Priest.
No comment.
Hold my mic.
Hold your mic.
Hold my mic.
You're gonna
and don't
look
get
up.
it mixed up, because when I go edit this audio, I kind of know that's my mic. Actually, I don't need my laptop. Hey Google, what does poaching animals mean? We go flex on them real quick.
They say poaching is the illegal trafficking and killing of wildlife. Do you want a little more context?
No, I don't. Thank you. Poaching is the illegal trafficking and killing of wildlife. All right, that's all. Yeah. Don't steal the show, Google. All right.
So I was right. Kinda.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
No, we're talking about it's not illegal. Poaching is illegal.
So what they're doing is legal.
What he's doing,
This has nothing to do with this. This man just goes on trips to go on
That's
trips.
one of his flexes, right? So how you be doing all this shit in Africa, Miami, Las Vegas, but also was a weekly client? I'll see him like every Thursday morning. No, every Thursday around 11 to 1, like lunchtime. Lunch break from
He go right after his cut.
You can't go to Africa and back hunt giraffes, hippos, and lions and come back within a day or two and then get ready for another cut. Come on now. Rich flex, Tony. He tries to subtly flex, but it's a rich flex. One time he was like, bid for a yacht and I beat Drake out, so now we're partying on a yacht. Like, Drake lost a bet to use this yacht. Yeah, it's the same guy who hunting giraffes.
I wonder if he has giraffe heads on his walls. in his
I
house?
don't, he does. I'm really gonna give it away if I speak about the next subject. So I'm gonna move on to the next flex.
I think you already gave it away when you said bidding on a yacht. But
Yeah,
okay.
whatever. Or giraffes, because only one person. How many people you know? How many people
How many
that know
people?
me know anybody that hunt giraffes? 0. And we called them out with every other client. Like, yo, guess what? Guess what? Blank and Blank's client did last week. Everybody knows about giraffes. Like, is there a Netflix documentary out there, y'all, about giraffes and giraffe poaching, hunting? Did I use poaching right? I didn't use it right because that means illegal. But this is legal giraffe hunting. You gotta.
I'm having a hard time believing this, but that's besides the point.
We can research it and watch the giraffe documentary after this. Another thing I hate my clients doing, and this happened a lot last week, was showing me Tinder matches and hyping the girl up. Like,
But like,
what do you want your barber to do? Like, you wanted me to be real, but I'm taking your money, so I'm gonna lie to you, even if she butt ass ugly. It's like, oh yeah, look at them, okay, I see you, boy.
She alright.
She alright. But in my head, like, damn, she look like a giraffe.
Giraffe.
Oh, yeah,
She got the long neck too.
They gonna think we weird as hell. We get a little bit too comfortable.
Too comfortable. Do you have clients that come in like
coming in hot? Okay, now.
like after the gym, or like you can tell that they just been like proactive that day?
Active?
Proactive.
Like uber active. I don't know if you use proactive right.
I don't know if I use.
This ain't English class, you know what I'm saying?
Regardless, you can just tell that they've been out that day.
Yeah. So for you, they come a little musty.
A little bit.
A little sticky.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to lie.
Like sometimes I got people that come in. I work right next to an Orange Theory.
Yeah.
And they be coming in right after their workout classes, and then like have the nerve to apologize to me that they just came in from their exercise class next door.
Like
What am I supposed to say to that?
Sorry, my butt crack's a little sweaty, and you're gonna have to wax it. I just did 30-second planks in like sets of 10.
It's even worse when they come in and they have exercise and they like possibly took a shit before they went to exercise or after.
Horrendous. I'm so sad for you.
And they got poop in their butt. That's what I do for a living. I get to look at people's shit in their ass.
I can just, in my head right now, I'm like, the Jurassic Park song is playing, and you're like, yeah, one of them dusters they use and just dust the shit out before you wax. Oh shit! You got a lot of shit there. He put some wax over it. I don't feel like cleaning out today.
But like, do you have clients that come in?
Yeah, dudes. Like, what in the hell? Why do y'all need to come in the shop sweaty for?
If you are being serviced, you need to come to your appointment clean.
I shouldn't even be vlogging,
I shouldn't
talking,
even have to be-
podcasting
yeah.
about this situation. It should be understood that when you come get service, you should have a clean booty crack with no boo boo in it, no toilet paper,
Not after your workout class.
with no sweat in your crack. And dudes, you shouldn't come with sweat dripping down after the gym to get a haircut with. When I'm cutting your hair, it's falling on you and it's sticking. You know, barbers got that little talc brush, and talc can't even get it off. So like, I'm just moving the sweaty ass hair from this side of the face to right here.
And that's how I
And
feel it. It just like sticks and like.
Oh, you use talc too?
Yeah.
What you use talc for?
It's supposed to soak up the moisture, but when they be coming in after their exercise classes, it just like
They look like
balls
just
up,
like
it just
fucking-
balls up into like bigger balls of talc powder.
Have you ever used too much talc?
Yes.
And it look like they just play hopscotch and fail. Like, oh. It's like have you seen them Japanese, all the geishas?
I
I'll
don't
put
know if
a-
we're talking about the same thing now that I think about it.
Geisha dolls?
No, talc powder.
Talc powder. Yeah, it's like chalk, baby powder, same thing, talc
Baby powder. But
Yeah.
I use baby powder. But it's like cornstarch.
Oh, y'all's is fake? Mine's talc. Mine's premium. That shit
You
smells
can't
good.
use that on
On what? You gonna bleep it out?
on lady pots.
In the shop last week, I had a really uncomfortable conversation that was actually good to put in here, but like not good for me to carry on the shop. Well, guys talk about their sex lives, but it's not in a good way that you almost feel very uncomfortable hyping them up. But since they're paying when you want their money, you hype them up. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but I can't relate because when I have women come in, like, they're getting waxed to go on dates, but they're not telling me what they're doing on. Like, they come in and they're just like, yeah, I'm going out tonight, or I'm meeting this new guy, or I just met this new guy and like we're trying things out. But
Okay, but usually guys that get their hair cut often like to, I guess,
Elaborate?
date often.
Uh-huh.
So like I get a new story from the same person every time. But this person last
From
week,
different girls?
yeah. It's 2022. I don't judge you, so don't you.
I don't
Yeah.
want to say that I'm judging, but it's just like
Anyways,
kind of hard to keep up,
this
right?
dude was speed dating, and somehow speed dating came into him speed dating with 2 different women at the same time. And you want to hype him up, but like at the same time, like, damn, am I missing out, or are you good, or like, is this weird? I didn't know how to feel, so I couldn't. I just shut up. I didn't know how to.
How do you stop a conversation like that?
I just look at somebody else in the shop like, laugh, like, you hear this shit right now. I be getting uncomfortable a lot. Like when I get quiet, it's usually because you're weird guys. If you're watching this.
I feel like I can relate to that.
Yeah. Like the same guy one time told me about how he dated a girl for a very long period of time, and she used to scope out other girlfriends for them. Sometimes you want to hype the dude up, and like, yeah, you doing something, but like at the same time, it's like, you doing too much, bro. We don't want to hear that, man. Just keep it to yourself.
I can't relate though.
I want to talk about the Lakers, you know what I'm
Yeah, I understand. I just don't relate. Like,
saying? Yeah, okay. So maybe shop talk in this case is only one-sided in the barbershop. Salons don't do that. Or maybe she doesn't get that intimate with her clients. I think my clients just think.
I think my clients have a boundary.
My clients
and they know
don't.
not to. I don't want to hear about your sex life unless you know that you are close enough to me to be able to talk to me like that.
Cats don't care. The cats be like, yo, give me fresh, bro. I'm gonna get laid tonight. But I mean, that's normal in the barbershop, but don't elaborate. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get this little. And show me a picture, and that'd be awkward because I don't think they're bad. So I just gotta make shit up and lie to their face. But I have a good memory, so like next time they come in, probably the next week, like, so how date with Lisa Ann go? Oh, I can't say Lisa Ann. That's a made up name, but it's also a porn star name. How did date with Lisa Blank go? You probably heard of Lisa Ann before.
I haven't.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, sorry guys, my camera overheated and I couldn't continue that conversation. But anyways, don't make your barber uncomfortable and talk
Anyone
about.
who's providing a service for you, don't
Yeah.
make them uncomfortable. Especially, like, not that I would ever have any intentions of doing this, but like, if it came to a circumstance where I felt I was so uncomfortable, regardless of what the situation is, that I felt like I needed to do something to make it clear. Like, for me, I work with hot wax.
Right.
If you're a man and you're making me uncomfortable, don't test me, because I will turn my wax up and I will lay it on you, and it's gonna be hot as hell.
Like, dude, has that ever been an instance?
No, I've never had to encounter, like, there's been men that have came in and, like, tried to be creepy. I shut it down immediately.
Yeah.
I'm the service provider. I will kick you out of my room.
Right.
Don't speak to me. However, you be speaking to women out on the streets.
But you have, like, you are planning it out, like, a motherfucker get creepy, like, you gonna get some hot wax on.
I am gonna get some hot wax on them if you are being creepy.
Do not fuck with my girl, yo. You know what I hate?
What?
When dudes come in with a full head of gel. Like, this is 9 a.m. by the way, so like, where do you go upon waking up and going to your haircut where you need gel before the haircut?
I can relate, but not with gel. But like when women come in and they're doing like facial, they're like getting facial
They got makeup
waxing,
on?
and they come in with a full face of makeup.
Like, bro, you can't have enough confidence to get in your car, drive to the shop, get out the car, and go in the shop without having gel, or ladies without having makeup on. Like, you're making your service a lot harder, and you're getting a worse haircut, and I assume you'd be getting a worse facial or eyebrow.
It definitely is a lot harder to like it. I obviously cleanse the skin before I put any type of wax on people, but like if you come in and you got a full face of makeup on,
Right.
it is so hard to try to take all of it off with the cleanser that I'm given. Like, you almost need to just go home and wash your whole face off with your 10-step skincare routine if you coming in to get waxed with a full face of makeup.
Now let me ask you this: when they do come in like that, do you give them optimal service? Do you give them your all, or do you just like fuck it? It's just a hiccup in the day. I'm getting out the way and going.
No, depending on the person and depending how much makeup they have on. Because if it's on, like they put their setting spray on and everything, it's not coming off.
Yeah.
You're gonna get what comes off with the wax.
You're gonna get what you get.
You're gonna get what you get.
If you're inconveniencing me and that half hour to 45 minutes you're getting, and you're not coming like prepared, you're getting in and you're getting out. And you might think that says a lot about my character, but I don't think so, right?
I don't think so either,
I'm not
because
giving
it's
you
like-
my all. I try to give my all every cut. I promise you that. But when you're inconveniencing me like that, bro, bada bing, bada boom.
It doesn't even have to be pertaining makeup. When you come in and you're late for your appointment,
Right.
you're
Oh.
inconveniencing my time.
And
You
the-
don't have enough respect for yourself or for me. So why should I give you the best quality service that I can give you if you can't respect that?
Right, I get that, but I can be hypocritical. I think the same way you think. My train of thought is just like that. But I be late to my clients because I got puppies I gotta walk. For some reason, like I got really, 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 really bad ADHD. Y'all probably can tell by just watching me and watching my other videos. So I can't stay focused to stay on time, and I lose track of time.
But I feel like the only time I'm running,
But I get what you mean.
oh, what am I saying?
Your barber can be late. I'm sorry, your barber can be late, but you can't be late.
Yeah.
How about that?
Because that's how I feel. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not in control of what happens in my wax suite.
Yeah.
If you come in hairier than normal, it's going to take me a little bit longer than it should.
Yeah.
Which might mean that my next client who showed up 15 minutes earlier, going to have to wait for 30 minutes now.
And they look at us like, oh, this it's just a.
And I've had people come in,
Yeah.
and they've been like, well, you've been late, so why can't I be late? It's the principle.
Yeah.
You show up on time because your appointment was at blank time.
Yeah, we're servicing you, right?
You don't, like, when you go to the doctor or the dentist,
That's
if
what I
you
was
show
gonna
up
say.
late, your appointment canceled.
Yeah.
You're lucky that you're even being seen by me.
And you'll wait for the doctor.
Yeah.
We went to school too. I might not have
I
been
might
to
not
school
have
for
a PhD
yeah.
or nothing, but I still went to school and I spent money to know the things that I know how to do.
Right. Anyways, next week we're gonna talk about how we have a group of friends, not anybody in specific, or we know people that we see all the time,
Like people we went to high school with, people we grew up with.
or just people you know, how you see sometimes you see the same face, and then you see them again years later, like damn, they still look the same, but like the area you seen them was like the gym, for example. I can see somebody in the gym, never speak to them, and then see them again years later, and they look the same. Why is that? That shit pisses me off. I might look the same as some people, but to me, I feel like I'm making progress. Like some people are fat. They go to the gym to obviously lose weight. But how come 2-3 years later, you either fatter than before, or you didn't make any progress? And you've been more to the gym more than me, because I see you be posting online, or I see you in person every fucking day. Like, do you need help, or is your mirror broken, or what? Like, yeah, I can speak about that next week. I was kind of passionate about that subject today, so I put it in my notepad. But yeah, next week's episode is stop wasting your time in the gym. Have you ever been servicing like one of your clients and had like an intrusive thought? That sounds kind of perverted, but like explain them what an intrusive thought. We have an inside joke about intrusive thoughts, so let us explain to you, because like. Not intrusive as invading their privacy.
Not
Just,
invading your
pause,
privacy.
yo.
Like, one, and
Give them the definition first.
it's like, I don't know how to explain it because there's so many like ways to describe
It's like
it.
a light bulb moment. Like, oh,
I wonder what would happen kind of
if
thing.
blank, blank, blank. Not sexual. Let me clear that up, because people always think when I say intrusive thoughts.
And especially when it
sexual.
comes to my profession, like,
Yeah.
do not sexualize me or my profession because of what I do. I promise you, it does not make me feel any type of way about anybody because of what I chose to do.
Before I forget, can I explain my intrusive thought? Shaving them line up their chin. And I'm like, ooh, ding, light bulb moment. Let me try this new little backhand technique. So then intrusive thought, the light bulb moment kicks in. I'm trying to pop, pop, pop. Oh, I done took too much hair off. What do I do now? So like the line they wanted like a high beard line, so now it's a little thinner. So like intrusive thoughts, I don't know how to put into words, or like ideas that you want to try, and you know you probably you 60 to 70 to probably 80% sure you're out of your element. You know you about to fuck up, but you gonna do it anyways. It's like in the morning, guys, when you go pee and you try to step back, see how far you can make it before missing the toilet. That's an intrusive thought. Intrusive thoughts that work. Do you have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I say I have my most, like, if it pertains to my job,
Yeah.
my most intrusive thoughts are like when I'm doing eyebrows, because I'm always like, I wonder what would they look like if I take that one hair, that
one hair,
that
and
one
you-
hair, and then I take it off, and I'm like,
And then
fuck.
one hair turns into 3.
Yes.
And then trying to fix the bald spot and matching up with the other side turns into 3 more. So now in total it's like 6. Because that happens to me, like, oh, let me make this corner sharp. Oh, and then I was a little bit too high, so let me make that corner magic. And now sooner or later they're gonna like George Jefferson And I had to play it off like, damn, you had some pimples, had to line you up a little bit higher than last time. All because of intrusive thought of me thinking this new technique would help me out. I get them probably every second hour. So if I get one at 9, I'm going to get one at motherfucking 11. And then that 1, and that 3. Intrusive thoughts happen every day at work.
And it doesn't even have to pertain to, like, your job. Like, sometimes I'll be, like, making my salad or, like, doing something with food. And I'm like, I wonder what would happen if I mixed these two things together. When was it? New Year's Eve. You had an intrusive thought on New Year's Eve. You took a spicy ranch pretzel, an olive, and a pickle, and put them all on
a toothpick.
Like
an hors d'oeuvre. I think we can end this week's video podcast on intrusive thoughts. You think, or you want to talk about something else?
No, I think we can let it be at intrusive thoughts.
So next week we're gonna talk about what people that we see every time that go to the gym and still look the same.
To the gym or just places in general. Like, I know some people who have been working at the same place.
Oh, wait, complacency.
Yeah.
Is it complacency?
Is it?
Complacent. People are complacent, or people that don't realize they're trying so hard.
They're comfortable with where they're at that they don't want.
We about to talk about next week's episode now. Okay.
Trying to explain it.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching episode 3 of Shop Talk with Kelly and John. We had to put the puppies out, y'all. They were aggravating today.
They didn't get enough exercise today.
Yeah, I'm sorry to cut this one short, but my voice is hurting today. But yeah, follow us on IG.
Kaylee.B. It's JohnnyB.Thatch. And what's our?
That's what I told you to do. You didn't give them my personal. It's Shop Talk with _KJ. Right?
Peace.
All right. Appreciate y'all.
Fuckers, I'm tired.